Hi, welcome to Made in the Low Country. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm going to be using my Phillips pasta machine to make lasagna noodles and then make chicken La Florentine. I've only used this machine once before to make fettuccine noodles with plain flour, and today I'll be using semolina flour, so I'm excited to see how it will turn out. I'll be sure to put the recipes for the pasta and lasagna below. First, I changed the disc to the lasagna disc. Be sure to line the notch on the top of the disc to the notch on the plate. Next, I add semolina flour and plain flour into the hopper. Put on the lid and then turn on the power. Press the automatic button and hit start. Slowly add water using a side-to-side motion. This recipe doesn't call for any egg added to the liquid. This machine is new, so I'm still learning, but it's very user-friendly. In about 3 minutes, we have pasta. As you can see, the first few inches are a little dry, but after that, it is soft and perfect. Cut noodles to desired size using the enclosed Phillips scraper. I really love this machine. I used to make pasta by hand, and this machine requires no work and is very fast. I'm making 2 large lasagnas to have for a family gathering and a small one to share with my husband for lunch, which I'll show you at the end. I doubled the noodle recipe and it was definitely too much. I'm going to try drying some and see how they turn out. Drop the noodles into salted boiling water. I cooked a few at a time for about 45 seconds to a minute. When the noodles are done, set them aside and grab the ingredients for the lasagna. The hardest part of this whole dish is making sure the moisture has been removed from the frozen spinach. If you don't remove the excess moisture, the filling will be very soupy. I defrosted it in the fridge in a strainer overnight and then press it between paper towels and dish towels until it's as dry as I can get it. I'm making a triple recipe of the lasagna filling, so my ingredients in this video will be more than the recipe calls for. Put cooked and shredded chicken in a large bowl along with the spinach. Add cheese, chopped onion, mine is still a little frozen, parmesan cheese, nutmeg. I only had whole nutmeg, so I'm having to grate it. Next, add cornstarch, salt, pepper, soy sauce. We prefer light soy sauce, cream of mushroom soup, sour cream, and finally mayonnaise. Mix very well. I usually do this with clean hands. As you can see, this is not a low-fat dish, but it is rich and filling and well worth the calories. Spray a casserole dish with non-stick cooking spray and put a single layer of noodles on the bottom. Top with filling, spreading evenly. Add another layer of noodles and top with another layer of filling. Bake uncovered at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 55 minutes to 1 hour. While the casserole is baking, prepare the topping. How do you make something even better? Add buttery pecans. Melt some butter and add chopped pecans. Give it a quick stir, toasting lightly. With 10 minutes left of baking, add the pecans to the top of the lasagna. My husband and I will be having this one for lunch today. Let it stand at room temperature for about 10 minutes before serving. It's finally time to eat. I moved the pecans to one side because my husband doesn't care for them, but if you like pecans, I strongly encourage you to try it this way. The noodles are soft but not mushy, and it is absolutely delicious. If you try it, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a great day. See you next time.